And live. We're live on the air.
Big thanks to twobears.com for providing us this copy pasta about being a sex slave for two bears.
Batista's dick, I would like you to read the copy pasta at some point or another.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're this is Smark Snark, and I'm Gunner, and that's Omega BR.
That's true, it is. You wouldn't know that if Gunner wasn't here to say so.
See? I'm useful. Speaking of being useful,
Yankum.
No, God damn it. Yeah, I missed 2 weeks. Go figure, right?
I fixed it so the theme song plays, but apparently we're not doing theme songs anymore, so whatever.
Oh no. I was going to do introductions and then theme songs.
Okay, I guess we can do that.
I think
not
our friends
how we normally do it.
Right. Well, I'm trying something new. God damn it. We're going
I
to
hate it when mom and dad fight.
I know, right?
Shut your mouth, donkey lips. Nobody cares.
Poor donkey lips. I like to think podcast themes for our theme. So there's that. But speaking of donkey lips, he's here. We'll ignore him for a second. We also have Batista's dick.
Hey, it's always been my dream to be a sex slave for two John Cenas, pleasuring one while the other one is tired. I don't know. Fuck you.
I didn't used to hate you.
Oof.
I didn't used
to. Vassar's here.
Oh, I just got back, and hello, everybody.
See,
I'm drinking tonight.
Yes, drunk Vassar. Best Vassar is drunk Vassar. Yes. Nat Jester is here, too.
So which meme should I use? The sex slave meme or the and his name is Leonardo Ninja Turtle? Da 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 da.
No. Just no. Please.
Then it's always been a dream. Why. Then it's always been a dream of mine to be a sex slave for two Bella twins.
I didn't realize you were.
I'm not sure that's not worse.
Same as dog.
Howdy ho. How's it going, neighborinos?
All right. So, this is episode 229. You can check us out online at smarksnark.com, facebook.com/smarksnark, twitter.com/smarksnark. Check out our Patreon. Thanks to the guys at Podcast Themes for this theme right here. And once we hit the theme, we'll get right into the news.
It's peppy. I like it.
That's the best.
Finally works.
All right, here we go. Episode 229, Smark Snark Podcast, and we're going to get into the news here. For kick-ass theme. Thank you, podcastthemes.com, for that theme. We really appreciate it because that's pretty fucking sweet.
It kind of goes on for a bit with the echo.
It kind of goes
You're
on.
You're supposed to just like as it fades out, talk and.
Oh, I figured, but that was like, a little longer than I wanted it to be.
Maybe by episode 300 you'll get a hang of this thing.
Maybe we'll see.
Not gonna happen.
70 away, so we got a year. Billy Corgan filed a lawsuit against Impact Wrestling, Impact Ventures LLC, Dixie Carter, her husband Serg Santias, and TNA CFO Dean Broadhead in Chancery Court in Nashville on Wednesday. Temporary restraining order was approved.
Broadhead.
Dean Broadhead. Oh God.
How's that not a porn name? How's that? I mean, I guess TNA is pretty much a step below porn. So
okay. Does this mean Corrigan's out as owner?
Hold on. Corgan.
We made him lose his place.
She did. A temporary restraining order was approved for a hearing for a temporary injunction that has been scheduled for next Thursday. So next podcast, we should have some news about this. Corgan had a final creative say for the first time at the last set of tapings, the final days of which Dixie did not attend. From a talent standpoint, most felt Carter had been using kid gloves with them, pretending to be surprised by their concern over the company's future, and that Corgan is the only potential buyer who can really save the company. This is true. Impact Ventures, Aerolux, Broadhead, and Ron Harris are also being sued by TNA for former production company, Audience of One Production LLC, seeking $223,000 for services rendered last year and costs of breach of contract. So, TNA on hot water. This is a toxic brand to buy. It brings me to another point, which I don't think is on the list here. No, wait, yes it is. Never mind. It's the next news bit. We'll get into that later. Billy Corgan suing TNA. About time that Dixie Carter ponied up and actually acted like an adult.
Yeah, I mean, that was a long time in coming.
Can we get a breaking news thing?
So TNA.
Court documents from a verified account.
TNA was not happy with the production services provided by the Harris brothers.
Are you? Well, that was actually pretty poorly timed, but well then.
Okay.
I actually like that timing better.
I did too.
So they didn't like the Harris brothers at all.
Dear Jesus.
Sorry, it automatically played. I didn't mean for that to happen.
You'll get the hang of this show one day.
229 episodes, folks. And that's not counting
it before Discord.
And that's just, counting the ones that we've numbered.
Exactly. So let's put it this way. Billy Corgan is suing TNA, and everybody else is suing everybody else.
That sounds about right.
Why
I like
didn't
this.
they do this sooner?
Who knows? I mean, it's not like TNA hasn't been sued before a bunch.
Right.
I like this next bit of news here that there's still no word on who funded the last TNA tapings, but there's speculation. What? I was moving on to the next bit.
Fine, move on to the next bit then.
Okay, well, I was doing it seamlessly, and then you ruined it. Speculation is it must have either been Corgan, Aerolux, or Gunner shutting the fuck up, possibly Fight Network. It was not WWE, though. John Gaburick did go for Gaburick. He went to Kevin Dunn, that Bucky Beaver motherfucker, with the idea of being hired if he helped them secure the tape library deal, but that didn't happen, and WWE no longer seems interested at all. Matt Hardy tweeted that he wanted to buy TNA and delete the obsolete acronym. The final tapings of the year will occur at Hardy's compound in North Carolina and feature a tag team apocalypto match, including teams outside of TNA. Hardy tweeted invites to the New Day and the Young Bucks. It's not going to happen with New Day, but God, that would be fantastic.
I don't think it's going to happen with the Young Bucks either.
I think it's going to. I do,
because they've worked together before.
Ring of Honor.
I was going to say the Young Bucks and the Hardys sold out I can't remember how big the arena was, but it was a pretty big arena in Chile. I mean,
yes, recently.
Yeah, they've worked together and had quite a lot of success. So I could see the Bucks just going, "This thing's hot. We like being a part of popular things. It's worked well for them."
Bucks, though. Remember.
Yeah, they're under contract to ROH, aren't they?
You could still, you could still work a deal. I mean, that's not that you don't rule it out. I could see other teams coming in. I don't see anybody from WWE coming in, but
no.
However, there is speculation that if WWE comes through with that deal about TNA and ROH being on the WWE network, then we could see potential talent swap, which would bring, Broken Matt Hardy over to the Meek Man show and vice versa. So, and maybe New Day comes over for this Apocalypto thing. I could see that happening, but I'm going to tell you this much. It is going to be the best wrestling that you're going to watch all year for that goddamn Apocalypto match.
I kind of want to see what would happen if the Hardys bought TNA. I feel like Matt has a
Fucking beautiful is what would happen.
Does Matt have enough money to?
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
those two have money.
I would assume combined, yeah.
Oh, drugs.
But besides the fact that they sell drugs,
And here's the thing: on top of that, the company's value just continues to decline, even more than it already
Exactly.
has, because Dixie keeps fucking up every single possible business deal that could be made. Corgan was extremely interested in buying the company. It is a fucking stupid investment how much money he was thinking about putting into the company and probably already has. And they scared him off. Who's fucking left?
God, that's so
Us. We'll be having a GoFundMe. It'll be gofundme.com/Smark Snark to buy TNA. And you can give to us and we will buy TNA. We're at Smark Snark. And we will set the place on fire.
No, you keep plugging Patreon. That should be like a Patreon.
Patreon.com/Smark Snark. You give us money.
Get a shitload of money on Patreon. We will buy TNA.
We will buy TNA and we will burn the building to the ground live on the air.
We will book. No. We book Donkey Lips and his tag team partner against Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, and they will delete them.
And
here.
We'll book them in a.
You got it backwards. We're going to be the
handicap match. It'll be a handicap match. It'll be them versus the entire whatever's left of the TNA roster in a shoot fight.
There is no roster.
Okay, but
exactly.
If we don't raise the money, we have to waste whatever we raise on Hookers and Blow.
Hey, I'm all for that.
No. We don't waste it on Hookers and Blow. We go to the TNA shop and we buy everything on it.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know that we could get Sonny on the show that much.
Oh, hell no.
We could probably afford it if we waste enough.
I bet you anything that Sonny is $100 and that we could get her on here for $100.
Right.
But we could just throw in
No. How would we provide her with enough blow? That's the problem, because that's going to be the money sink right there. Anyway, speaking of money sinks and drugs, Paige has been suspended for 60 days. This is her second violation of the wellness policy. She and her family took to social media blaming it on painkillers for her ongoing neck problems. However, WWE gave a statement to the New York Post saying she tested positive for an illegal substance and not a prescription medicine. In another matter, she has gone to a specialist in Florida and booked a surgery for next Wednesday that would keep her out of action for 6 to 7 months. But things are very tense and dicey legally, as WWE doctors don't believe she needs the surgery, and they must approve for the company to pay for it. Meanwhile, boyfriend Alberto El Patron, also now going by Alberto El Presidente, was named president of Combat Americas, the Hispanic MMA company.
What? Do they fight masks like he did?
This is another Bellator kind of thing, where it's like a regional sort of thing. Bellator's going to be, it's about the same size. They're going to have their first main event coming up here soon. I can see, and he's already invited CM Punk to come work, so I wouldn't be terribly surprised if we saw Punk there.
It's pretty interesting, though, trying to go into the MMA market in Mexico, which is such a strong boxing market and has a decent MMA fan base, but it's not huge.
We're missing the big.
It'll be tough.
Paige got wellness and Alberto got stabbed last week. Maybe she was doing some flocka, so maybe that's what made
I don't
her go crazy on him.
So the rumor going around is that Paige has some sort of addiction and is in balls deep with drugs.
No, God,
and I believe that rumor also leads to the drug dealers being possibly of a Mexican descent and possibly
correct
to the cartel.
I heard a rumor that she's like balls deep with two bears, where she's a sex slave and pleases one when the other one's tired.
Oh no, Alberto's balls deep in her, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. It's Alberto that's balls deep in the bears.
Oh, right.
Oh, God.
Speaking of burying ourselves deeper, Hideo Itami got the bad end of a power slam on the October 2nd NXT Live event, and Pro Wrestling Sheet is reporting he did injure his neck as a result. Itami is out to Dusty Rhodes Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Tournament. Both will be back in the ring before NXT Japan Tour. TJ Perkins will take his place and team with Kota Ibushi. Michael Elgin suffered a fractured orbital bone at this past Saturday's King of Pro Wrestling event, and will have to miss the main event of Power Struggle.
2 quick notes about the Itami thing. First of all, the Japan tour starts in December, so that's about when he's trying to come back, which fucking goddamn it. Second of all, apparently Riddick Moss, the new guy who debuted on NXT this week, is the one who fucked up the slam that got him hurt.
Did you guys see that slam?
No.
Oh my god.
Ugh, it looks awful, dude.
He did it way too fast and way too low.
How bad could
Oh,
it be if
gross.
he wants to come back in 2 months? Then again, he is Japanese and will work through anything.
Well, I mean, I could see it just being like, like a bad sprain kind of thing, where it's not something that you need surgery or anything like that for.
He just needs to do some rest, and that's about it.
This poor guy.
Yeah, he can't get a break.
Well, I mean, he keeps getting breaks. That's the problem.
Hey.
Hello. You are correct.
It is really sad timing, considering it was clear that the build was to Aries versus Hideo at the next NXT, and god damn it, I want to see that match so bad.
Oh yeah, that's going to be amazing.
I just want to see it.
But hey, did you guys hear? Did you guys hear what the women's match is going to be?
I did.
I did.
I'm shocked as shit at that.
They just announced it today.
That's main eventing?
Yep. I'd like a roast bacon turkey ranch.
Okay, for those of us who haven't heard of it, say what it is.
It's Mickey James versus Asuka.
That's the main event, by the way.
My dick's gonna explode.
That is the main event.
And the whole time, I won't be able to stop thinking of roast beef sandwiches. Speaking of things I can't stop thinking about, here's something I haven't thought about in years, and that's the Spirit Squad, who the WWE contacted every member of to join the angle with Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. However, Johnny Jeter would have had a conflict of interest with his current employer, and Nick Mitchell now lives in Jerusalem and is heavily religious. I mean, okay.
Well, if you're going to have an excuse, that's a pretty good one to have.
Mickey James is 37 years old. Goddamn.
Isn't Kana in her early 30s?
Hold on. She's 35.
So we've got 8 megaton MILFs in the ring.
Yep.
One MILF, I think. I don't think that.
I don't know. I mean, I'd probably I don't want to get into it. This is not the appropriate place.
I will say this though about the Spirit Squad, man. That Kenny Dykstra, he still looks damn good, and it's in part because he was fucking 21 when he debuted back in the day. So it's only early 30s now. There might be some long-term interest.
Mikey, though, oh god, what the hell happened?
What's funny is he still moves okay too.
Yeah, he's still quick on his feet. He just
he run over with a steamroller.
His face is all gone, and he's a little tubby now.
The whole thing was completely unnecessary. It was lame. It was so lame.
I like how they kind of used it to build up, and then just the continuation after the pay-per-view has kind of gotten me.
Yeah, I actually like it.
I thought it was.
Right.
I laughed my ass off personally.
It was a lame rip of "This Is Your Life." Is what it was.
Well, it's not like you're going to get Chavo to come out in a golf.
Yeah.
So
I wish they had.
Wonderful.
I wish they had. That would have been perfect to get Chavo.
That would have been wonderful.
All right. Here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. It's time for 50-minute time limit. Yes.
Right. No Mercy results. American Alpha and the Hype Bros defeat the Ascension and the Vaudevillains in the pre-show. Fucking the 2 teams that get buried versus the 2 teams that get pushed. What'd you expect?
Pretty much that.
Not even pushed that much, really. He pushed on main event.
Right. Kurt Hawkins announces his return match will be on SmackDown, which got canceled because he fucking sucks.
Because he fucking sucks.
Can I have just a second? Is main event actually still a thing?
Yeah, both them and Superstars.
What?
They're still on. They're on the network, but they're still on.
Fuck, why? Never mind.
Because they still have international.
I have a question for everybody. I have a question. Can somebody please explain what the fuck Kurt Hawkins' gimmick is?
An insane man wandering
goddamn
in arenas.
No, he's an idiot. He's just really bad.
He's an idiot that's really bad, but he's his own hype machine.
If he was like really good, that'd be one thing. Because I like idiot characters. Idiot characters are fun. You can have a lot of like good entertainment out of an idiot character. Like what Jericho's doing right now. Jericho is playing an idiot character, and it's fucking perfect. It could not be done better.
I love the fact that Jericho is settling back into a nice groove of wrestling where he actually wants to wrestle. You know, for the past couple of years that he's been wrestling, you've noticed that he doesn't really want to do it, and that he wants to go into with Bozzy more. But I think now he wants to wrestle. Gold. Fucking gold.
I think he was bored. They weren't giving him anything good to do. So like he got bored and
put over Fandango.
Yeah, I mean, works so well together.
Like, is that? I mean, like you get told to go out there and put over fucking Fandango. Are you gonna 110%? Or are you just gonna go out there and half-ass it? You're gonna half-ass it because fucking it's. I love Johnny Curtis, but goddamn, this is bad. Like it's so bad what they're doing with him. Anyway, let's talk about AJ Styles retaining the WWE World Title. I mean, I guess it's like this is good. John Cena doesn't have it. It would have been more fun for Dean Ambrose.
The real question of this match is all about. They started the pay-per-view with this.
Well,
debate.
I know, but it's just. What's the best part of it is they did the whole gimmick. The main event is starting the pay-per-view. The main event of the pay-per-view is starting it. And then halfway through the pay-per-view, they start calling Wyatt versus Orton the main event.
Derp.
Well, because wrestling fans are idiots, and they'll forget by the time the show is half over.
Well, that and, consistency isn't necessarily one of the WWE's strong points. All you have to do is look at the continuity of fucking anything, and you can see that.
Kerwin White.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was Chavo's gimmick.
I mean, I liked this match. It was just the second this match was done. I mean,
you could have just turned the pay-per-view off.
Exactly. And there were a few matches later that were good, but it was just like, who gives a fuck?
It's funny how they kind of almost admitted defeat because they almost never do this.
Yeah.
When because it's especially funny to me because the past 3 or 4 weeks of Raw, when they've had NFL, they have 30 minutes before people flip to NFL or the first debate, and then they open it with garbage like they did on this past Monday.
Well,
can we just talk about that debate instead?
No.
I'd like to, please.
Well, actually, I would almost rather talk about that than Nikki Bella versus Carmella.
Do we have to talk about it?
What?
I mean,
for all of about 30 seconds.
Can they just take Carmella and replace her with what's her face on NXT that's from Jersey? And can they just be happy?
Ugh.
No.
It's like the same.
Liv, what's her name?
Liv Morgan that got killed by Asuka. And
yes, just replace.
She got let off easy when she had her match with Asuka.
Yeah, she got off easy, all right.
All right, Slater and Rhino defeated the Usos to retain the tag titles. What are they doing with the tag division?
Heath Slater and Rhino are running wild, brother, and the Usos are getting their heel gimmick in, and their music is hype.
No, it's really simple. Here's what they're doing with the tag division. They're stalling the Usos and American Alpha until WrestleMania. They got to fill some fucking time. So if the Usos are going to win the titles, they will eventually. Why not let Slater and Rhino have like a couple months?
So when
Yeah.
Royal Rumble.
I think
No.
Survivor Series or
Survivor
some points
Series.
before
I
Survivor
can see
Series.
Royal Rumble and then American Alpha versus the Usos at Mania.
One half is running for council chair. God damn it! If he gets elected, he has to leave.
That's true.
No. They're putting a title on him so he can campaign as like I want to represent you. Also, I am the tag team champion in WWE. That's a huge.
There's not enough time in the day.
I think they'll lose him just before Survivor Series, so it throws a wrench into that whole bullshit tag match, whatever.
Jesus Christ, the three sets of Survivor Series matches. Tag
So
teams,
far are pretty good.
Double duty, double duty.
double duty, triple duty. Women's tag teams and singles competitors. Dear Jesus, what were they thinking?
Wait,
Hey, this
women's
doesn't
tag
sound so
teams?
bad.
Is there?
No,
did
not
I
women's
miss
tag
something? I didn't see.
Talking Smack. Daniel Bryan says that he wants three separate matches. Tag teams.
So it would be 5 different tag teams, by the way, not just 5 with tag team wrestlers. No, 5 tag teams. So
God.
10
Yeah,
dudes
we've
on
had
each
this
side.
before. Yeah, we've done this before. Tag team matches. at
Yes, we
Survivor
have,
Series.
and it's too much. It's just
But it's
that match is
12
going to be like
people surrounding
8
the ring.
fucking hours long.
Okay. Speaking of too much, as the Bella and Carmella was 30 seconds, let's just talk 15 seconds about this and get it over with. Corbin versus Swaggy.
Your
Why
base
did
base
Swagger
is gone
lose?
Swagger's never going to get over.
because he's a jobber. That's why he lost. It's a
But
real
Baron's
simple
the-
answer.
It's
But I
I don't
thought
think
Baron was
Corbin
the-
is either, really.
Corbin's not exactly in a great fucking place right now.
Yeah, but Corbin has presence and
I
banter.
don't. Swagger, God love him. He's not a bad wrestler. He isn't fantastic on the mic, but that hasn't stopped them from booking other guys to the fucking top.
It's legitimately
just-
impossible for me to cheer cheer for him. As a
I
base.
liked
What about
the,
what with him and Cesaro?
I liked the bit with him and fucking Dutch Mantel. That was fun. That was good. I liked that. The We the People thing, and the crowd started going along with it, and he was getting over, and then now we're back to fucking Swaggy fucking jobbing.
Yep.
Let me ask you guys something that will put the pay-per-view in perspective. What sucked more, Backlash or No Mercy? Which one did you think?
Backlash.
Face.
Yep. Good call. Good
Maybe
call. So we're gonna skip that Dolph Ziggler Miz match for a second, so we could just talk
Because
about
it should have
Naomi.
been the main event.
But yes, so we'll get to that last because I am sure that everybody wants to talk about that more so than they want to talk about the next 2 matches that happened, which was Naomi defeating Alexa Bliss.
That was the thing.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love Alexa Bliss, and I like Naomi. I'm not sure.
This was
why it
supposed to be the Divas title match,
And then for
But
some
that's what I'm
unknown
sure.
reason,
You mean the women's title match?
That's what I said.
You said Divas.
I meant women's.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Then Bray Wyatt defeated Randy Orton. What?
the only thing of interest there was Luke Harper coming back. Period.
Wait,
Ding,
hold
ding,
on.
ding. That's
Bray
it, Luke Harper.
Wyatt defeated Randy Orton?
It doesn't mean anything.
You're not hearing voices in your head.
It don't mean shit.
But he won.
No. You guys don't understand.
Bray
This
never
broke-
wins.
Yes, this broke Bray's streak for losing on
Bray-
pay-per-views.
Yeah, Bray never fucking wins in a pay-per-view. It just doesn't happen. This is even if it was with help. Shit, that's fucking
You
incredible.
know, if it was a year ago, I would care. But it's just been too
Exactly.
long. He's just. I don't know if there's redeeming him at this point. He'd have to
There
go on.
is.
He'd have to go on like a winning streak twice as long as his losing streak.
It doesn't even have to be
hold
a
on.
winning streak. What he needs.
Hold on. What he needs to do is pin Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Now you're just
Sure,
Yeah.
that's a
Hold on,
reasonable
hold on.
suggestion. Sure, yeah, why not?
But look, he doesn't have to do it clean.
In a couple years.
Right? He doesn't have to do it clean. What he needs to do is go on a brutality streak where him and the other two Wyatts are just wrecking the shit out of people.
Isn't this your suggestion for like turning anybody heel, like getting anybody over? I've heard this before. Where it's like
Also, Eric
No,
Rowan
I've-
is out.
I've suggested this for Bray Wyatt before. Maybe
because I've heard it for
It
Ziggler
doesn't-
before.
no, not Ziggler. Ziggler doesn't. No, he's not. He's not. I wouldn't book him that way. But for someone like Wyatt, who's supposed to be a psychopath, he's not really acting like a psychopath. He should really just be destroying whatever just for shits and giggles because that's what he's into.
You think a
But I
Psycho
just
could
want-
hold up?
I just want Wyatt to win stuff and then win a belt because I think
Yeah.
at this point in his career, he needs to win a belt. I mean,
Even-
Luke has won a belt. Eric has won a belt. I think.
Even if it's the Intercontinental.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
When did Eric win a belt?
Eric Rowan has not won a belt.
Luke was the
Did he?
IC champ for a month.
No, Harper was a IC champ, but I thought. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking NXT. Never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they never
Yeah.
won.
Yeah,
the,
they were. What they need, that they desperately needed, was Harper to come back and Rowan to stay healthy. They needed
Yeah,
that
so
trio
they-
back together so bad. They
They
need a
could've
tag
done so
team
much.
so bad.
No, guys, it's simple. I know how to get the Wyatts over. It's fucking clear as day.
Oh,
You need to turn Rowan back into the Vintner gimmick.
Bro.
Harper and Rowan versus Gable and Jordan would have been money.
No, here's
Shut
how
up.
you
Harper
do
and
it.
Bray Harper
Look.
and Bray versus American Alpha is going to be fucking money.
Here's how
Watch.
you do it. You have Bray Wyatt straight up murder somebody backstage. Like just straight
No,
up
no, no,
cut
no,
some
no, no.
jobber's throat backstage, like blood running down, like
Dear
straight up
Jesus, this isn't
murder.
Gangrel.
No, here's how you do it. You have Rowan versus Lesnar, and Rowan goes over clean.
There you go.
And
You
then
know
Bray
why?
Wyatt rapes
All
a
right,
goat.
enough.
A goat,
enough.
not a
Enough.
person. It's fine because it's the animal.
Look, we don't want to talk
Ziggler
about we don't
defeats
want to talk about
Miz.
your family like that.
Well, I mean, it's always been a fantasy of mine to be a sex slave to two bears, one male and one female.
And
we
oh,
weren't
jeez.
stopping you. We weren't stopping.
I
you.
was.
Dolph Ziggler defeated The Miz to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Yawn.
I don't. This was a really, really
Yawn?
good.
This is a great match. What the fuck are you talking about?
This was
You just hate Ziggler and
No,
Miz.
I love Ziggler and I love Miz. Fuck you guys. I was the one defending fucking Miz this whole goddamn time.
I'm going to give a compliment to Miz. Everyone knows here that I hate Miz so much with a vehement passion. But I'm going to compliment to Miz. This is the best match that dumb, stupid little geek got carried to by Dolph Ziggler.
I don't know
It's
why.
odd hearing Miz being called a
I'm
geek
the
and
only
not
person
Ziggler.
in this room that doesn't give a shit about this
He's
match.
not that bad. See, the only reason I don't care is because A, it's predictable, and B, it's just more of Ziggler being stuck in mid-card hell that he's never going to escape, apparently.
I don't know what match you were watching, but the match that I watched actually got the IC title over, and it made it really important. I mean, you just took he just put his career on the line, just put his fucking career on the line, which we were talking about that everybody was
What
convinced.
career?
Well,
Exactly.
I mean, he's
Well,
Grand
now
Slam
he
champion.
has a career renaissance now that he's the champion.
We'll
No,
see.
but he's a Grand Slam champion at this point. I mean, I understand that it's like, bullshit, but he's still a Grand Slam champion. And the only other people that could say that are like, Sheamus.
She never held the women's belt.
Miz can say it, and
No, we're done.
Thank you.
Brian can say it.
How can he be a Grand Slam champion when he never held the European title?
It's
Cool.
changed after the European title was
No,
discontinued.
it has not.
Yes,
Yes, it has.
No.
Yes,
Both
it
The
has.
Miz and Daniel Bryan have been Grand Slam champions since the European
I
title
think
was continued.
I think
It's the U.S. Intercontinental, the
Tag teams and
then
the
the
world.
tag team, and then
Yeah.
the main.
Can we have some decorum, please?
Okay, so yes, it is the IC title, the US title, the tag titles, the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Championship, the World WWE Heavyweight Championship, and the Universal Championship.
And the Hardcore Championship.
Active belts.
And the light
belts.
heavyweight championship.
And the Cruiserweight Championship.
Dean
Does
Ambrose is a
Holy
Grand
fuck.
Slam champion.
And the NWA North American
There's
Championship.
way too. Okay, we need to cut this down.
My
All
head
right.
is starting to hurt.
Yes, you know what?
Hit the breaking news. Hit the breaking news.
Oh my god.
Eva Marie is going to be involved in lesbian love scenes.
Yay! What?
Finally, something worthy of her talent.
Eva Marie's gonna be in lesbian love scenes? What?
Hardcore or what?
How much and where can I buy
Hang
it?
yourself, nigga.
Okay.
Natalie
Eva
Marie, WWE superstar and leading cast member of the E-hit series Total Divas, has been cast in a feature film Inconceivable as the character Linda. The film follows Kate, Nikki Whelan, who moves to town with her young daughter in order to start a new life after enduring abuse in her past when she quickly befriends another mother, Angela, Gina Gershon, and her husband, Brian, Nicolas Cage.
Gina Gershon, baby.
Okay, you can stop there. You just fucking sold me. All you had to say was Nicolas Cage, Gunner.
Nicolas fucking Cage.
Okay,
I heard about this
one. One, how long is it?
It's going to be a
Okay,
soft
hold on.
scene, but
Hold on.
yeah,
I have
still
two
gonna be amazing.
questions. How long is the scene? And two, does she get fisted?
No. We don't know how long the scene's going to be, but this, I'm going to link it in the chat, is the person that she's going to be in the relationship with.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we know what. Holy shit, beans.
Oh!
Hey!
Hello! All right.
Hit the
oh my God.
breaking news again, will you?
That's
The breaking news. The breaking news is that Omega BR has a boner.
No.
Well, Chris Jericho just posted the list.
Oh my
God!
shit! Yes.
Get that! Pull that up! Pull that up! All right, here we go. Overtime. The list of Jericho. Here we go. Mick Foley, top of the list, screwing over Y2J and Y2J's best friend. I can't read that. It's too
Kevin
stupid.
Owens.
Kevin Owens, you stupid idiot.
Well, no, I knew, but I wanted to see how it was spelled wrong.
Kenny Owens,
It's not.
I think?
Yeah, it looks like it says Kenny Owens. And the entire show, terrible fashion sense. Here is the abbreviated or the grouped list of stupid idiots. WWE fan in Memphis, Tennessee. Enzo Amore and Big Cass. The Shining Stars, The New Day, and Gallows and Anderson. Also,
he puts down
the cameraman during highlight reel with Kevin Owens, wrong side to shoot. Enzo Amore and Big Cass for the second time, interrupting Y2J and KO. Not as no. It says.
And for some reason, the two S's in Cass are underlined for no reason, apparently.
Right. Let's see. Kofi Kingston questioning Y2J and KO's friendship. Kofi, he has noted, is not spelled KOFY. Big E for not allowing Y2J to the Champions Huddle. Xavier Woods for laughing. Xavier Woods for making a joke of Y2J's best friend Kevin Owens. Ashton Kutcher and Danny Masterson for showing up in Los Angeles.
You said Seth Rollins being injured again.
That's not I see
So
what
the
you
list-
did there. It's
So
not
the
on
list
the
of Jericho is week by week.
Here's the thing that's missing: a scratched out Stephanie McMahon.
So, I want to hit that breaking news one more time.
Oh, for the love of fuck, man!
I know. There's just so much news.
So during Impact's airing tonight, over half the roster is no longer able to use their music due to rights issues.
What?
No, that of course because Corgan wrote a bunch of that music. Like Decay's theme is fucking clearly Billy Corgan. It sounds exactly like Smashing Pumpkins.
That's a Manson song.
So
but
what
yeah.
did they dub over it or what?
Just saying.
New music.
No. How about another one? Because I can.
No.
Oh
Yes.
my God, this night.
Yes, another one.
Another one.
At the NXT tapings, Shitty Little Boots made his debut.
Wow.
Who?
Shitty Little Boots. Shitty Little Boots.
Roderick Strong.
Oh, okay.
Body Strong.
All right, let's.
Hey, quit bogarting that breaking news. Man.
Just hit me with like 5 breaking news in a row. Just boom, boom, boom. Fucking yes. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Dairy
I
Queen
want-
blew up,
Alright, that's
I
enough.
got the munchies for some Dairy Queen drive-through now.
but it blew up. That's the breaking news.
Breaking news, munchies.
Dairy Queen drive-through. Dairy Queen
Have the Dairy Queen drive-through and Vassar with the ratings.
drive-through.
And me with the drunchies. It is time for the ratings. Starting off as usual is TNA Impact with 305,000 viewers, down 16.4% from the 365,000 the week previous. On to Raw, 2.758 million, down 1.4% from the 2.797 million the week previous. And finally, SmackDown, which got 2.448 million viewers, up 5.7% from the 2.316 million the previous week. And that's it for the ratings.
Why was Impact down so much?
Because Impact.
Okay.
Because it has the downs. I don't know.
All right.
Guess what? You get to do the birthdays there, Batista's dick.
Alrighty. Happy birthday on the 13th to Jose Maximo. Shaggy 2 Dope of the fucking, what's it called? The fucking clowns of the shit. Dan.
ICP.
Insane clown.
ICP. The insane clown. Dan Steven Bergerstein, the most Jewish man alive. Stacy Keebler.
Oh, you forgot to notice that he was the first man to tenderly make love to Donkey Lips.
Yes, congratulations to Dan on that. On the 14th, happy birthday to Stacy Keebler, Blackjack Lanza, Dan Spivey, and Frank Wycheck. Where do I know Dan Spivey from?
Dangerous Dan Spivey?
Oh, yeah, how could I forget? Okay, on the 15th, happy birthday to Joey Abs, Jeff Gaylord, and Takeshi Morishima. Was Joey Abs one of the FBI guys?
Main Street Posse.
Oh,
Street
right.
Posse.
On the 16th, happy birthday to Just Incredible, Kazuyika Fujita, Liz Mark Jr., Jimmy Olsen, Takao Omori, and the Renegade. I don't know any of those fucking people. I know Just Incredible. Fuck the rest of those guys. On the 17th, happy birthday to Steve McMichael. I think I know him from Botchamania. On the 18th, happy birthday to John Nord. Not even a fucking clue. On the 19th, happy birthday to Sweet Soraya Knight, mother of crackhead Paige.
I know
Jesus.
Vassar's drunk, but what's your excuse? Jeez.
Fuck you guys. Whatever. Fuck. I don't know.
We love you, Batista's dick. Fuck.
I love me too.
We need you here more often.
Nobody likes Vassar. Well, we kind of like Vassar. Croc's annoying as shit.
You only like me for
Net
reading
gestures.
I'm a fan favorite. I'm fucking over.
Netchester is like anal warts.
Vassar, I'm a big fan of your speedruns. Just saying.
Oh god, I haven't done that in months, by the way, because my wrist is fucked.
All right, and now,
No. And now it is time for This Week in Wrestling with Omega BR.
Yes, this week in wrestling history, circa 1994, where WCW held a taping for WCW Pro and Main Event in Gainesville, Georgia, featuring WCW World Tag Team Champions Marcus Alexander Bagwell and the Patriot defeating Harlem Heat, U.S. Champion Jim Duggan defeating Steve Austin, and Dustin Rhodes defeating Jean-Paul Levesque. Jump to 1995 where WWF ran a live event in Cologne, Germany, featuring Waylon Mercy defeating Bob Holly, Hunter Hearst Helmsley first defeating Henry Godwin, then being defeated by Razor Ramon via a countout, and WWF World Champion Diesel defeating Yokozuna. And in 1996, Monday Night Raw featured Jake Roberts defeating Jerry Lawler, Freddie Joe Floyd, aka Tracy Smothers, defeating Triple H via countout, and Shawn Michaels defeating Steve Austin via disqualification. And that was This Weekend Wrestling History.
and that means it's time for the Happy Trails. You know what, Gunnar? I'm going to let you get the first one.
I'm going to take them both. Happy Trails. Happy Trails of Perry Saturn, who's dealing with a traumatic brain injury from the many concussions he suffered through his career. A GoFundMe page has been set up at gofundme.com/Perry Saturn. This is getting a lot of press lately, and we would really hope that you guys would, go and donate. I mean, we like to push these charitable causes for wrestlers who have fallen on hard times. And we really hope that Perry can get on his feet and get the money he needs to help fight this stuff and, pay that godforsakenly huge, titan of a thing that always goes over, and that's the goddamn U.S. Healthcare system.
I guess we finally got him. Oh, speaking of goddammit, Happy Trails to Bret Hart.
You son of a bitch. Happy Trails to Bret Hart.
Apologize to Michael Hayes after comments he made about the Fabulous Freebirds regarding their Hall of Fame induction and the lack of Owen Hart's induction, saying they never drew any money, were drunk all the time, and were pillheads. Hayes responded on Twitter saying it was disappointing, and bringing up their contributions in Texas and the South, and Hart posted on Facebook saying it wasn't fair to belittle those contributions. Bret Hart, still kind of a bitter little bitch.
Hold on here. Brett posted this on Facebook. If it would fucking load.
Hey, do you guys remember that time that Shawn Michaels shoot pinned Bret Hart and stole the title right before he went over to WCW?
Yeah,
I kind of vaguely remember.
And then Vince came out and spit in Bret Hart's face, I think.
I think it was the opposite way. Okay, here we are. I'd like to take this opportunity to formally apologize to Michael Hayes. A while back, I made comments about the Freebirds not being as worthy of being in the WWE Hall of Fame as others. It was unfair for me to dismiss their contributions to the industry, and they certainly did great things in Texas with the Von Erich family. Michael Hayes always treated me with great respect, as did Terry Gordy, Ronnie Garvin, and Buddy Roberts, and I'm sorry if I disrespected any of them with my comments. Furthermore, I apologize to Triple H and Seth Rollins for any hurtful comments I made on my podcast. The reality of all of this is the reason I quit doing podcasts in general, because they're, for the most part, an outlet for negativity and left me with a reputation as being angry and bitter. I'm not. Hold on, he's not done. He's not done. I'm not. I spoke candidly and openly, but it's no excuse for minimizing other wrestlers or their contributions. In saying all that, I still believe Jim the Anvil Neidhart of the Hart Foundation, including Owen, Brian Pillman, Davey Boy Smith, the Dynamite Kid, Jimmy Hart, the Roju brothers, the Killer Bees, the Demolition, Rick Rude, King Kong Bundy, and One Man Gang all deserve their place in the WWE Hall of Fame. My apologies to all. Bret Hart.
Rougeau brothers.
I give
Yeah.
that apology a 4 out of 10.
Yeah,
Well,
seriously. No, fuck him.
About 4 out of those 10 people that he named actually deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Like
No,
Rick Rude, Owen, Pillman. I thought Pillman was a Hall of Famer.
Is he?
All of these people are. All of the people there are.
Really?
Seriously, except for Owen.
Oh, wait, no. These are people that, no, they're not in. Wait, what? I thought One Man Gang got in this year. Or
Maybe.
last year.
Here's the thing, though. It's not like the WWE can just induct the entirety of everyone that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, like, all at once. That would make any fucking sense. It'd be dumb.
That would
and it
make
be
an
lame for
8-hour
the
long
people-
show.
Crash
Well,
Holly
no,
Hall
it
of
would be
Fame
lame.
one.
You couldn't do it. And it would be just awful for the people that did get inducted because, it's supposed to be the special celebration of them. And if everybody's fucking doing it, then it's not special. And it's not really a celebration of those people and their accomplishments. That's why what's the most I think I've ever seen is like 5, maybe 6 people at once. So,
Well, they did.
and there's
Like,
a lot of people. There's a lot of people that deserve to be inducted for their contributions to the industry, not just in the ring, but like managers and, just people with the brilliant wrestling minds. And you can't, like, he's got to realize that just because someone goes in before someone else doesn't necessarily mean that they value that person more. It's just that's who they're bringing in at that time.
I just find it strange
also,
that.
by the way, there's also those things with the Hall of Fame, like video game deals and merchandise and all that stuff. They like to bring people in on contracts so they can sell some shit and maybe make a little money.
And the other thing is, it's fucking kayfabe. The WWE Hall of Fame is fucking kayfabe.
Wait, what? Are you saying? What? Kayfabe?
Yeah.
Dixie Carter didn't know what the words kayfabe meant.
Seriously?
Circle jerk.
Before 2010.
All right. Speaking of circle jerks,
What should we watch this week in wrestling? Let's see here. Let's start at the bottom of the list. Yank and DDS, you're first.
you knew I didn't have anything, you bastard.
Damn straight.
Fine. In that case, how about the match that we did commentary over not that long ago? And that would be the Sting versus Jeff Hardy match where Jeff was so fucked up on drugs he didn't know what was going on.
How many fucking times has that match been recommended?
Oh, hundreds, at least. More times than we have episodes of this show.
Oh, that match is never going to get old.
Speaking of never getting old, Vassar, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
I'm going to recommend the amazing match of AJ Styles versus James Ellsworth.
Yeah.
Dude, he saved that guy's life.
He did.
Fucking AJ Styles is a complete pro.
Yep.
Okay, what did I miss?
So the jobber that AJ Styles was fighting tucked his
Yep.
neck on a Styles clash, and right at the last second, AJ Styles stuck out his hands and his legs so that the guy wouldn't die.
Yeah, so he wouldn't
Oh,
break the dude's neck.
okay. So I thought that guy was just kayfabing it, but he was really fucked up then, wasn't he?
No, he was okay,
Well,
but like if AJ wouldn't have let go at the last second, he would have actually broke the dude's neck, like he did to Yoshitatsu back in Japan.
Yeah, AJ's
Holy
a fucking
shit.
boss.
All right. Who's next?
Let's see here. Let's do Croc.
Fuckers Bolo drops this week. They're shipping it. Watch that shit. What the fuck?
We're
are you
gonna
doing?
buy it.
What is
Someone's
it?
gonna buy it. Multiple people will buy it. Battle of Los Angeles, nigga.
Oh, Bola.
Yeah, and I swear it sounded like he was saying bolo, as in
Yeah, I thought it was like
the
bolo
type
tie,
of tie,
right?
or like the be
Right.
on the lookout that the cops have, a bolo. Maybe Donkey Lips, you work on your pronunciation a little bit there, buddy. We're on the radio.
Southern Gauchos, muchacho.
Save us, dog. What should we watch this week in wrestling?
You should watch Pentagon Dark versus Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Chavo Guerrero Jr. Which Underground this week. It was for those two names, Rey Mysterio Jr. and Chavo Guerrero. You think, but it was really fucking good. It was a great match.
Really, you think about Chavo?
I don't, especially in their older days, they started slowing down a lot, and I mean Chavo, he's fine, but you just wouldn't expect those guys to put on such a damn good match.
Totally
agree. What should we watch in this week in wrestling? Omega BR.
Omega BR.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
All right. Well, since Mickey James is coming back at NXT Toronto.
Oh, you bastard.
Is it the one where she fingers Trish Stratus?
No, I was going to say look up one of her most recent matches. Probably her most recent. She was at King of Trios this year, if you don't remember. Teaming with Jazz and
Victoria.
Victoria, yeah. And
that's cool.
The first round match was against Team Shimmer, which was Crazy Mary Dobson, Solo Darling, and Candice LeRae.
Ned Jester, what should we watch this week in wrestling?
Well, I was going to do Mickey James versus Trish at WrestleMania, but Omega sort of took that, so I'm looking on YouTube, and the first thing I see...
No, he didn't. He said a different match. He said the one at King of Trios.
Yeah, you could take the rest
and
of it.
And then I said... I asked him if it was going to be the one where she fingers Trish Stratus in the ring, because that's one of the best things that's ever happened in wrestling.
That's the one.
But the other one is... All right.
The other one?
Well, the other one is just for shits and giggles.
It doesn't matter what the other one is.
The worst match of all time. Bob Holly.
Oh, yeah.
Butterbean versus...
Oh, God.
Forget it.
Yeah, Butterbean and Bob Holly. Decent take. What should we watch this week of wrestling?
I'm really glad you guys didn't take my match. I'm really happy about that. You should watch this match that I found on YouTube while I was listening to you guys talk about that boring shit a while ago. I was watching some backyard wrestling, and it's a video called Intergender Wrestling Triple S versus Miniac. And the reason I was watching is because the girl has some fucking fantastic thighs. She's thick as hell. But the reason I'm recommending it, though, is it's a 6-minute video, and in the last 2 minutes, they just look at each other in the eyes and then start making out and then start dry humping on the lawn.
Oh my God.
So you need to watch this fucking match. It's incredible. Yes, I can.
Is this gonna be in West later? Because
yes, I will make sure it is.
Also, I would like to change my answer to anything by the Trailer Hood Wrestling Federation.
Yo, y'all need to... Okay, so number one, y'all need to watch more Hood Slam. Hood Slam is the shit. You pay $2 on YouTube, and they have all the Hood Slam shows up on there. I fucking love Hood Slam. Okay, I know that's like, something that's pretty surprising coming out of my mouth, but fucking Hood Slam. Look that shit up. It's great. But my match this week is actually going to be from 20 years ago. And it is going to be NWO Saturday Night, the Outsiders versus the Starbuck Twins. Just because it's the Outsiders and it's an NWO Saturday Night. I mean, when's the last time you saw that?
Is the Starbuck Twins, are they the fathers of the Young Bucks?
No, they're just a bunch of shoppers.
Oh.
They are the actual fathers of those two whack-a-moles that were on Monday Night Raw, whoever the hell they were.
Here. Look at that. It's just so weird.
What the fuck?
Empty arena?
Yeah.
No, it's just a regular pay-per-view. They just couldn't fill it out.
All right. That, I think, is going to be it for us tonight.
Yep. That's it for this.
One of us
I'm
has
going
to
to do
do
this
it.
shit. I'm doing it.
Fine.
God damn it. This
Do
has been
it.
episode 229 of Smark Snark. Everybody check us out online. SmarkSnark.com, Facebook.com/SmarkSnark, Twitter.com/SmarkSnark, Patreon.com/SmarkSnark. Thank you once again to PodcastThemes.com for our theme song. You can give us a phone call, 812-408-9666 or 812-408.
Woo!
Terrible.
Well,
Can I
you
get?
do it.
Hold on. Let me get another shot. One more time.
All right, 812-408-9666 or 812-408.
Woo!
Thank you. I have no eardrums left.
Good. Good. All right, everybody. Take care. Spike your hair.
Woo, woo, woo.
You know it.
And I was actually here for a whole episode. Whoopee!
No. No, it's not whoopee.
You.
It's like the match. It's the not the match game. The fucking newlywed game. What's the strangest place you ever made whoopee?
Net Jester's mom's bed.
I was gonna say in
Jester's
the
mom's
ass.
sty.
Net Jester's mom's sty that's in her eye. I didn't want to do it, but she said the pus would act like lube. Omega BR, send us out, buddy.
Good
I
night,
thought we were done
fellas.
already.
Let him get his good night wherever. Good night where?
West Hollis.
I have no idea where that is.
Good night, Canada.